I do want y'all to know that this song is in a high key, so be prepared for me to sound like a dying goat. But here we go. Oh boy. I'm going first. Lyrics are on the screen. You said your phone was broken, just forgot to charge it. Did you just say you finished, didn't know we started? Stupid. Maybe it's useless. Keep going. Look, my life, won't you let it innocent woman be? Half your brain just ain't there, man, child. Why you always come and running, taking all my loving from me? Hey, hey, you sound so good. You're doing the start of this verse. Let's go. How survive here so long if man, child, why you always come and running to me? Never heard of self-care. Together, man, child, why you always come and running, taking all my. Oh, I like my boys playing hard to get, and I swear they choose me. I'm not choosing them, amen. Keep going, I'm gonna harmonize. Like my boys playing hard to get, and I like my men all incompetent, and I swear they choose me. I'm not choosing them, amen. Together, man, child, why you always come and running to me? Fuck my life. Time. I like my boys playing hard to get, and I like my men all incompetent, and I swear they choose me. I'm not choosing them, amen. Hey, man. I knew you were gonna kill that. I knew from the jump that you were gonna kill that. I had faith in you. Like, I wanted you to take the lead on that, and I played it back, and that's exactly what happened, because you ate that, and you always eat that. And sometimes you eat a little too much. You really gonna piss me off one of these days, but it's okay. Like, you always eat it. Like, you really just too good. Like, maybe you just gotta teach me your ways. Yeah. Good job. Okay, on to the video. Love you. DeviDubz, that's me. What's up, YouTube? How we doing? Yes. We're here about to react to Sabrina Carpenter's 7th studio album titled Man's Best Friend. Highly anticipated. We've been waiting ever since she told us that she was coming. She's been cooking in the studio. Right after Short and Sweet, we've been wanting this album, and now we're here. We've gotten 2 singles so far. Manchild, which we just bodied in the intro, and coincidentally, it's the intro to the album, which I'm gonna talk about that in just a second because that's kind of iconic. And then we have single number 2, which came out the same time as the album. It is called Tears. I already reacted to it. It should be up on the channel and the Patreon. Go give that a watch. Yeah, I'm excited. One thing that I have not touched on was the album cover debacle, but Sabrina actually just released a statement after the album came out. She says, "To me, it's so up to interpretation. My interpretation is being in on the control, being in on lack of control, and when you want to be in control. I think as a young woman, you're just as aware of when you're in control as when you're not. I think some of those are choices, and I think for me, this album was about the humanity of allowing yourself to make those mistakes, knowing when you're putting yourself in a situation that will probably end up poorly, but it's gonna teach you something." So there's a lot of different meanings. Yeah, there was a lot of controversy over this cover right here. I like the album cover. I never had any problems with it. I had a feeling that there was gonna be some tie into the album, of course, so I knew to just like go with it, go with the flow. Whatever she had planned, I was ready to accept it. But yeah, I like this album cover, but it's not even my favorite cover. There's a cover that she's selling on her website, and I got the signed vinyl version of it too, where she's like holding on to the back of a man and like she's looking at the camera while his face is away from the camera. It's just so elegant and so poised. I have to show you guys. I love this album cover so much. Oh, there's a Man's Best Friend varsity jacket. There's new merch. This one, I love this album cover so much. It's actually my favorite. I don't know if it ties in to the theme of the album as well as the original cover, but this one is just so classy, so elegant. Like, she is First Lady of the United States coded. Anyways, I'm rambling. I don't have any Sabrina Carpenter merch like with her face on it. I have like Christmas merch. So I decided to wear this Beyonce shirt where her hair is very similar to Sabrina Carpenter's hair a lot of the time. So yeah, here's Beyonce holding a gun. We have 12 tracks total in a runtime of 38 minutes. And it looks like the first 2 tracks are her singles, Manchild and Tears. Social medias are here and linked down in the description below. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, and of course click that notification bell. I have lots of other videos coming. I still want to do Justin's album. I still want to do Isla's album. I'm even thinking about doing Selena and Benny Ball's album. Comment what I missed while I've been gone, actually, so I know really what to catch up on and what y'all want the most. Here we go with Man's Best Friend. Track number 1, the banger we all know and love, Manchild.
Oh boy.
And I gotta stop you right there. I don't think y'all understand how iconic it is that the first thing we hear when being introduced to this world in this album is chuckle. Oh boy. Like, it just sets the mood and tone so well. I didn't even think about the album or the placement of this song on the album, but it is so iconic for it to be the opener. Just that opening line, oh boy. Like, oh, we're in for it now.
You said your phone was broken, just forgot to charge it. Oh, outfit you're wearing, God, I hope it's ironic. Stupid, or is it slow? Maybe it's useless.
Useless!
Fuck my life. Won't try
This guitar strike? The best part of the song. Oh my God, it's incredible. Ah, listen to those background ad-libs. Play hard to get incompetent. I love it. I love it. This part right here, yeah. Excellent song, incredible first single, incredible lead single. She literally did not miss by making this the first single. We're gonna let it go into the second single, which is a little questionable in my opinion, but we're just gonna let it go. Here we go. Tears. Let's get into Tears. I will say, as I listen to it more and more, it gets more and more catchy, but still, I kind of feel the same way I did when I reacted to the song and music video separately. The 70s, 80s disco, I think, because somebody said that it was more 70s and less 80s, I think she's done better. It's just a song that falls short compared to the other songs that have that same style. And I listed those off. Like, Feather is incredible. Read Your Mind has that same vibe. Like, I just feel like there's more life and vibrance in those songs than in this one. I saw someone talk about it on TikTok, and they used the word uncanny, and there is a little bit of eeriness to the song, but I think she did that intentionally because the music video matches that vibe. The music video had horror, and then a lot of people kept commenting Rocky Horror, which, you guys, I'm so sorry to disappoint you. I don't know what that is. I remember hearing about it on Glee. Is it a play? I think it's a play. A musical. I know y'all rip me up for not knowing what it is. I'm so sorry. Anyways, Tears, it's okay. It's growing on me a little bit, but still, it's not my favorite song of Sabrina's. But we're done with songs that we do know. We're now getting into the rest of the album. This is all new material. Let's get straight into track number 3. It is titled My Man on Willpower. Ooh.
He's clingy, he's loving, he always initiates, calling and touching. It feels like it's yesterday.
Okay, this is not where I thought this was going. That instrumental in the beginning made me think we were getting like guitars and synths and a very dark sounding song. But actually, once we started and got into the verse, it got much lighter. I do want to start it over. Like, I thought we were finna get into it. Some I don't know. And then we switch.
He's clingy, he's loving, he always initiates, calling and touching. It feels like it's yesterday. Wondering will life without me be like? Can I return it? Get back the version I like. This one's bullshit, baby. We fell in love with self-restraint. Now it's getting better.
Ooh, I really like that upwards melody. He used to be literally obsessed with me. That was the most catchy part in the song so far.
He's busy, he's working, he doesn't have time.
I like this melody too, it's sweet.
Pajamas, not tempted and then the week. Okay, he's on his big journey to find a little sense of life and a sense of purpose for why.
This song, I Know What You Are. That's a sleeper hit. That is going to be a sleeper hit for me. I know it. I liked it. But I can already tell the inner fixings and lyrics and melodies on this song is going to get me later. I know it's going to get me. Because when we got to the second verse, the last chorus, and then the bridge, and then the outro, I knew I was done for. I knew it was going to get me. One, I love the idea that, like, Sabrina is like, what is wrong with my man? He's actually, like, getting a personality outside of me. He's not obsessed with me. Does he even love me? Like, I'm the least sought woman in the land now. And it's literally just him having restraint, not being up all up on her 24/7, not getting on her nerves or, like, being around her or making every waking moment about her 24/7. And she's like, I don't like this. You're not the man I know and love. You need to be obsessed with me. Choose me. Pick me. She literally goes, no, my man's in touch with his emotions. My man won't touch me with a 20-foot pole. Like, whoa. My man's forgotten his devotion. Where he's gone, God only knows. Devotion should be in relation to God. And she's like, no.
No.
He's gone somewhere. he's devoted to other things. We need to be devoted to me. Like, what's happening? I said this in the reaction to Tears. I have a feeling this album is going to be very much comedy. She's just, like, naturally funny. And that shows in her lyrics and it shows in her songs. So a lot of these songs will be carried by humor. But I like this more than Tears. I gotta be honest. The humor in it is funnier to me. And I think it just sounds more natural. I don't know. Something about this sounds more naturally Sabrina. Here we go with the next track, Sugar Talkin'. They kind of sound similar. I think they're in the same key. Ooh. Hey. One thing I like about Sabrina Carpenter is that, like, she is so, like, R&B coded in her vocal choices. Like, the song is, like, slowed down and slightly sensual, but it's not necessarily R&B. But, like, the way that she's singing on the beat and, like, just, like, low-key riding the beat and just making everything seem so chill and relaxed, it's R&B coded. And it's very reminiscent of Don't Smile. I think Don't Smile is a little bit more R&B coded. There's just something a little bit bouncier about Don't Smile, but this has that same element. Has that same zhuzh about it. This is a little country, too. A little twangy.
First to open up your wallet, but the last one is where your heart only breaks so many times. Save your money and stop making me cry. Tell me that you want me. Your sugar talking isn't working enough. Put your love in where your mouth is. Just seven last chance, honey.
Seventh last chance is crazy. She's basically saying the sweet talk isn't working the way that you think it is. You need to show me that you don't just want me, but you need me. And I think when she says want me, she's meaning, like, sexually. Like, you're doing a lot of sugar talking or sweet talk to try to get in bed with me. But I need you to show me that you actually care for me, that you actually need me. Throwing money out and paying for me isn't gonna work. Like, you need to actually put your love in where your mouth is. Show me that you actually love me. Don't just be trying to kiss up on me. Don't just be trying to get in bed with me. You need to do more than that. And I like how, like, this one was just like, makes you want to do this. That was the entire vibe of the song. Very chilled, very relaxed. A little bit of like country instruments. Like, I heard like a guitar that gave me twang. But then I know that the kick and her vocals were more so R&B. It was a weird mixture of genres, low-key. Here we go with track number 5. We almost broke up again last night.
Bullshit repeats itself. Is that how the saying goes? Been here 1,000 times. Selective memory. Mommy, I love you, then I'm sorry is what I said. We had our sex and then we made.
That was so pretty.
That's when I tell him how sweet he treats me and how no other boys compete. I know how it looks, I know how it sounds. Got it for so long to love our friends, and we almost broke up again last night. Big deal, we've been here before, and we'll be here tomorrow. Called it a false alarm to all of our friends, and we almost broke up again. We almost broke up.
Oh, this part's catchy.
Yeah, we almost broke up again.
Seems like this album is really focusing on like a lot of back and forth. Like one track will be like, you fucked up and you did this. You pissing me off. You gotta go. On to the next. That type of energy. And then it'll be, oh, you're perfect. Oh, I'm so in love. Don't fuck up because everything is so good right now. And then we get back to, okay, this keeps happening over and over again. She literally starts a song with bullshit repeats itself. Is that how the saying goes? Like, she knows that like what's happening is something that she's very familiar with because it's happened multiple times. Been here 1,000 times, selective memory though. She's choosing it do not exist. And I think that's realistic. I feel like that's how a lot of relationships go in real life. Like, things are never just like a clear cut, we're done and we're cut off. It's always like we're taking a break, but then like you slowly come back together somehow. Like, that's, I think, what she's referring to. That's what it seems like, at least. I think the melodies in this song were sweet, and I really love that outro. The outro was really, really nice.
We almost broke up. We almost broke up. Baby, it's so hard.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's a great outro. That was a really good outro. The entire song itself was good, but I feel like the best part was the ending. I feel like if I came back and listened to this song, that would be the driving force in me doing so. Here we go with track number 6, Nobody's Son. Everyone can't be your son. How could you say that to the Nicki Minaj?
Every bitch can't be your son. Nicki, I didn't mean...
How could you say that to the Nicki Minaj?
I hope you're great. I think it's time we took a break.
I'm curious where this is gonna go.
Here we go again, crying in bed with a familiar feeling. All my friends in love, and I'm the one. There's nobody's son, not anyone left for me to believe.
Okay.
No, yeah, I'm good. Just thought that he eventually would. Gave him reach out, but no siree. He discovered self-control.
Something happened between the first part of the song and where we are now to where it just clicked for me, and I really, really like it. There's also something like kind of Taylor Swift coded about it, almost like Tortured Poets Department era Taylor Swift, to be more specific, like newer Taylor. Like anywhere from Midnights to now is what this is giving me.
In bed with a familiar feeling. All my friends in love, and I'm the one they call for a third wheel. Probably should have guessed he's like the rest. So find a soul to see.
Especially when she goes down into her lower register. I love this.
No, yeah, I'm good. He discovered self-control.
Willpower.
Here we go again, crying in bed with a familiar feeling. There's nobody's son, not anyone left for me to believe in.
I really like, yeah, I like this one, but I really like the up and down in her vocals for the chorus. Here we go again, crying in bed with a... It's very like down here, and then we slide up real quick, and then we come back down. I like that. It's a nice and unique way of using her voice.
You should fuck me up. And yes, I'm talking about your baby. That boy is corrupt. You PTSD on a daily. Probably should have guessed he's like the rest. You'll find a soul to see.
I'm gonna be mad at her.
Son, not anyone left for me to believe in.
I'm mad at her. Because in this final chorus, you start to hear these like snares, these little claps, which made me think this was just the first chorus. And then it would come back in even more fuller, more ad-libs, more backgrounds, and it would just be a bigger final chorus and we didn't get that. So now I'm mad. You done pissed me off, Sabrina. Like, hold on. This is how I would have thought, production-wise, this would go. Chorus 1. Three, two, one, bigger. Here we go again, crying in bed. Oh, na, 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 na. I needed it one more time. She needed to just spin the block one more time and make it bigger and fuller. I needed that. Hopefully when she performs it live, she'll know to do it. And it could even be like what am I thinking? An a cappella moment. Music leaves, and then the fans are just clapping. And Sabrina's clapping, and that's all we hear, and then she's singing it while we hear the claps in the background. I feel like that could be a nice moment, nice tour moment. But yeah, I like this one. I like this one for its melodies a lot. This was a catchier one to me. Again, the bouncing in her voice, the up and down of it all. And I really like the bridge too. Her bridges are very interesting on this album. And I'll explain that when we get to the end of the album. I'm gonna put a pin in it. Hopefully I don't forget. Here we go with track number 7, Never Getting Laid. Who's she talking about? Ooh. Herself? Someone else?
We were so happy, why not mix it up?
Had a good thing going.
I'm so at peace, yeah, I can't drink enough. I could wander and drift to a neighboring bed. When just the other night you said you need me again. I just hope you get agoraphobia someday, and all your days are sunny.
What's agoraphobia? Is agoraphobia when you're scared to go outside? I think there was a whole like Netflix show about that. A lady that was scared to go outside, but like across the street, she thought somebody was getting murdered or somebody died or something. Oh, fear of places and situations that might cause panic, helplessness, or embarrassment. So yeah, not necessarily scared to go outside, but scared to go certain places, which means you don't want to go outside for the most part. She hope her man gets a good case of the agoraphobe, so he don't be wandering to no neighboring bitches, okay? And he stays in his place, literally.
Wish you a lifetime full of happiness and a forever of never getting laid.
Wishing on your downfall in a positive way.
Us girls are fun but stressful, am I right? Am I right? And you got a right hand anyway, and only if
Okay.
using your lips on a girl with big tits.
Oh!
Big boobs. What?
Oh, I know where you live. Baby, I'm not angry. Love you just the same. I just hope you get.
I think that's the scariest version of a woman, actually. And not even a woman. I think that's the scariest version of a human. When they feel disrespected or slighted, and they're like, I'm not mad, I'm not angry. Like, whoa. That's scary, because why are you being so calm for? You're giving serial killer murder intentions right now because you're so calm. You're a little too calm. I need you to show me some emotion. Show me that you're upset, actually. Her saying, baby, I'm not angry, I love you just the same, after he has just messed up. He had his lips on a girl with big borbs. And she's not mad about it. Oh, that's what's really scary.
Agoraphobia someday, and all your days are sunny from your window pane. I wish you a lifetime full of happiness.
Ooh.
At the end of the rainbow, I hope you.
Okay, we're in the same song.
In abstinence is just a state of mind.
I wish you a happy and lonely life, finding no human connection and finding peace with being on your own for eternity. I got it. Like, I love the way she writes, and I love her humor in writing. Like, how are you, like, positively and peacefully wishing on someone's downfall? Those two things shouldn't go together, but like Sabrina just put them together in a song and it worked. Because I understood everything that she meant and I felt everything that she felt, and it was scary. Being kind and hateful at the same time, that's a special skill. I feel like that's not something everybody can do, but Sabrina's able to do that. Here we go with track number 8, When Did You Get Hot? I don't know. Ooh. I like this instrumentation.
I get back on my horse to the rodeo. Now I'm at the Prospect Convention. My friends walk in your friend's direction. Said Sabrina, don't you know Devin? And I was like,
That's me! Oh my god, and yes, we do know each other. She does know Devin. Guys, this is the first time I've ever reacted to someone where they say my name in a song. Devins don't get put in songs that often, okay? We get lots of Jameses in songs, and Tylers in songs, and Harrys in songs. We never get DeviDubz in songs. And yeah, and now my power is at an all-time high. I'm in my most powerful form. Sabrina knows me. She checks up on me. Why is none of my friends or followers or subscribers that have listened to this album already told me that Sabrina's talking about me in here? Why would you guys not tell me that? Were you keeping it as a surprise for me? You guys are so nice and sweet like that. She sat down with the CEO of making music and said, I want to make history by putting Devin in my song. And that's what this is. We're going to start this one over.
so long, untouched, bone dry, not a plant can grow. Said Sabrina, don't you know Devin? And I was like,
You know me.
when did you get high? I was feeling like I look you up and down all day. When did you get high? I think I would remember if you had a latte. When did you get high?
Okay, let me stop playing around and actually look at the lyrics. She said, when did you get hot all of a sudden? I could lick you up and down all day. When did you get hot? I think I'll remember if you had that face. I did a double take, triple take. Take me to Naked Twister back at your place. Baby, baby, it's thickening the plot. When did you get hot? I mean, I've always been here, Sabrina. I think you're finally just noticing that we belong together.
Congratulations on your new improvements. I bet your light rod's like bigger than Zeus. Wait, we're coming. I need a minute. Wait, I need a minute. Okay.
The word painting, let's go. Oh, I love that. Breaking the fourth wall, telling us what's about to come. Oh, this one's eating. The way that she took that instrumental away right there.
When did you get high? I think I would remember if you had a latte. Double take, triple take. Don't even make it twist up back at your place.
This part is reminding me of the Cheetah Girls. Oh, we got weird at the end. Yeah, I like everything about this song. From the lyrics to the hip hop on the instrumentation. And then, you know, the Dev mentioned, obviously. But I love how she broke the fourth wall, told us what she was about to do, and then bodied it. But I thought about the Cheetah Girls for this final part, for the when did you get? Because it sounds like the bridge in The Party's Just Begun by the Cheetah Girls in the second movie. Tell me you remember. Tell me you guys know. When did you get? That's what that reminded me of. So yeah. How about that? Banger. Here we go with track number 9, Go-Go Juice. I've seen a lot about this song specifically, so I'm excited to get into it.
Love when happy hour comes at 10 a.m. o'clock on a Tuesday. Yes, a broken heart doesn't care that I just woke up.
Fruity drinks, fruity boys. Oh.
Ain't nobody safe when I'm a little bit drunk. Could be John or Larry, gosh, who's to say? Sipping on my go-go juice, I can't be playing some good old
Go-Go juice.
Ring, 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 yeah, super important. Shots
I love the contrast between that chorus and this second verse. We got so soft. Ring, ring, ring.
Ring, 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 yeah, super important.
There's like a folk vibe to this one.
If you're still just interested in me, well, fuck. Just trying different numbers. Didn't think that you'd pick up. I'm just thinking to call someone. I'm just thinking to call someone. A girl who knows her liquor is a girl who's been done. Sipping on my go-go juice, I can't be blamed.
Hey. Oh. See, now this is incredible word painting. The song is called Go-Go Juice, and she's talking about alcohol clearly. She's getting drunk, and she's calling up these men that she's talked to before, like John or Larry, or she said somebody that rhymes with villain. Clearly she's drunk, and she's just calling people on her phone, trying to talk to them, maybe trying to hook up or whatever. And we get to this bridge. Mind you, she's been drinking, and it fully is like realized right here that she's drunk on the track. The song slows down, and it seems like she's like maybe like drunk night at karaoke is what this is giving. That's why I'm like, this is good word painting, because this part of the song is giving me the sense that, oh, this girl is drunk and she's just singing, saying anything, and she's putting it in the music. Now, I don't think she was actually drunk in the studio. That's why it's just word painting, but I think it's still a cool concept. Wait. Could be John or Larry. What is her last boyfriend's name? Was Larry? Is she named? No. Frick. I don't remember his name. It was Larry. If his name is oh, it's Barry. She did that on purpose. She put Larry as a name drop, but she's really talking about Barry. And I never know how to say his last name. I don't know if it's Keogan. I don't know. But that's funny that she put Larry in here. Sabrina Carpenter had several public relationships with her most recent ex being actor Barry, last name, with whom she broke up with in December 2024. Other past boyfriends include Bradley Stephen Perry, Shawn Mendes, and Joshua Bassett. Maybe when she said Larry, she's referring to this Bradley Stephen Perry person, but I think it's Barry. And then Shawn, I didn't know they actually dated. I thought that was just like rumors. Low-key, Shawn could be John. Could be Shawn or Barry. But she switched it slightly to make it John or Larry. Okay, I like that. Sorry. I was in the middle of talking about something else, and then I realized that her ex-boyfriend's name was similar to Larry. But yes, I think she's word painting and drunk in the song, giving us this bridge right here. I low-key want to go back a little bit. I love the inflection on go-go. And we slow down a little bit too. Oh, she's drunk. I love it. Oh, I'm not even gonna lie, that part alone just sold me on the song. I already liked it, but because it's very similar to some songs on Short and Sweet and even like Manchild. It's that fiddly kind of like upbeat country pop. Love that.
Ain't nobody safe when I'm a little bit drunk. Who's to say? Slipping on my go-go juice, I can't be blamed. Good old fashioned fun, sure knows the pain.
Yeah, let me put a mark next to this one. This one 8. For sure. Why is that low-key my favorite part? It's so catchy. And just like, I knew instantly what she was going for. As soon as I heard them ba-da-das, I said, oh, she wet. That means drunk. In this context. Here we go with track number 10, Don't Worry, I'll Make You Worry. Oh. Okay. She's such a menace.
Then I'll pitch you out when I please. I still think you love me.
was loving it so much, and this is just a me thing that I don't like. And this is something, I'm just mentioning another artist so y'all know that this isn't just a Sabrina thing, but this is something that I don't like in general. Tay McRae has a habit of doing this. She did it a lot on her Think Later album. I don't like when people drag out one word. I love this chorus. It sounds so nice and so sweet and actually like so warm, but I don't like the way she says worry the first time. The way that she holds that out, it's not pleasing to me. The second time she says worry, I'll make you worry like no other girl can. Love that line. It sounds so beautiful. But that first, so don't worry, the way that it's held out and it's just like one word, it bothers me. That's just something that I'm not a fan of in writing, in music. I don't like that. Too long. Yeah, it's that worry. I think had it just been like a, so don't you worry, and then some type of vocal after, but instead of, we got worry. It's a no for me. But the chorus is so pretty. I'm conflicted.
Silent treatment and humbling your ass, but that's someone obvious word. Making it work.
Complicated things even more.
40-minute drive home. You're internalizing my jokes. Oh, you ever get with me together? I'll make you worry like no other girl can. So don't worry.
How am I supposed to hate that when it sounds that good? Like, I'm actually going to be on the verge of tears. It sounds so good. Like, the ambiance in this song, just like the soundscape of it all, the way that everything just feels like slow and elongated. It's so beautiful. It's so pretty. Even if I don't like the it still sounds good. So what does that say about Sabrina Carpenter as an artist? If she's making me like things that I don't normally like, what does that say about me? Am I fake? Don't answer that. There's go-go juice in here. This low-key might be like my favorite chorus on the entire album, but like out of everything that I've heard so far, this chorus is making me feel things more than any other chorus, aside from Manchild.
I'll make you worry like no other girl can. So other girl can.
Ooh, there's more instrumentation. I love the pluck of that guitar. It adds color to it.
So don't worry. I'll leave you feeling like a shell of a man.
Oh, the lyric change right there. Every other time we've gotten the chorus, she says, damn sure I'll never let you know where you stand. Like, I'm not going to give you that information. I'm not going to give you that peace of mind. Like, I want you to worry. I want you to think about this all the time. Be in a constant state of panic. And then on this final one, she goes, I'll leave you feeling like a shell of a man. Like, she knows what she's doing. She's constantly poking at him, wants him to feel small, like he doesn't feel like a real man. He's a little tiny baby inside of a man. Guys, I can't just let the song go on yet. I have to listen to this final chorus one more time. It's just too good.
So don't worry. I'll make you worry like no other girl can.
Yes!
Don't worry,
Oh, I love this one. Again, she has a way of making songs sound sweet, but the lyrical content is actually the exact opposite. There was a reason people were calling Short and Sweet Short and Spicy for a reason. Like, the songs sounded very sweet and her voice sounds very sweet, but like if you listen to what she's saying, she's evil and she's nasty. There's like an annotation, not an annotation, but there's just like some commentary from Sabrina for this song, and she says, every album, there's always a song or two that I kind of go back and forth, like, is this the last song? I think for the album, it was a song called Don't Worry, I'll Make You Worry. That was the last song I wrote for this album. It's very special to me. I hope you like it. So even though this is not the final track on the album, this is the most recent song, or the last song that she wrote for the album. Don't Worry, I'll Make You Worry. Even from the title, it sounds like a threat, but it's all just out of the wing. It's like a pat on the back. I think that is the way that I communicate. No, it sounds very threatening. Like, I'm gonna make you worry. I'm gonna make you constantly think about things that you shouldn't have to worry about or think about all the time. But I'm here to remind you of those things and make you think about it. You think that I'm gonna fuck with your head? Well, you're absolutely right. That's the first lyric on the song. It's behavior, and I support it. Here we go with track 11, House Tour. Oh. Oh, we going funk.
Thank you for dinner, baby. I had a really great time. I really loved the conversation and that your car self-drives. Do you want the house floor? I can take you to the first, second, third floor. And I promise none of this is a metaphor. I just want you to come inside.
Okay, so already I'm noticing a few things. The word painting with telling the listener to take your shoes off at the beginning of the song, very much a common thing, especially like in certain cultures. Coming inside of someone's house, you have to take your shoes off, like no shoes inside. And then I was already, before she even told me in the chorus, and I promise none of this is a metaphor, I already knew where she was going when she said, do you want the house tour? I could take you to the first, second, third floor. Obviously that's a metaphor, even though she's lying to us in the next line. That's a metaphor for first, second, third base. And then she says, I just want you to come inside. Come right on me. I mean camaraderie.
Couch is really comfy, comfy. Got some chips. I'll hold you if you hurry, hurry, hurry. So love me, love me, love me. I just want you to come inside, but never enter with the back door.
Right.
That's a little fortune on the house floors. But baby, if you come inside, come inside. My house is on Particular Avenue.
Hey.
So, are you coming in or what?
My God, he ran inside. He wasted no time. She said, are you coming in or what? She looks behind her. He's already, you were just in here. Okay. He's already upstairs. Are you coming in or what? Oh, the duality of like Beyonce and Sabrina Carpenter. I know, where did Beyonce come with all this? It's because she's right here, and this song is about houses. She's inviting someone into her house. Beyonce is saying, get the fuck up out my house. Sorry, I just had to think about that. Anyways, innuendos. If we had to wrap Sabrina and innuendos up into one song, House Tour would be the song on the album where it's highlighted the most. I knew we were gonna get that because it's Sabrina Carpenter. The House Tour is like the pinnacle. I don't think any other song on here rivals House Tour when it comes to innuendos and being sexual in lyrics, but not outright stating it. House Tour. We have one final track, the outro, and it's titled Goodbye. Let's get into it.
Broke my heart on Saturday. Guess overnight your feelings change, and I have cried so much I almost fainted.
Ooh.
Sayonara, adios. You're not bilingual, but you should know goodbye means that you're losing me for life. So you don't get to be the one who cries. Can't have a cake and eat it too. By walking out, that means you choose goodbye. You used to love my ass, now baby.
I love how like loud and then soft she can get. Like the verse is so quiet.
I'll just give it 3 weeks, buddy. Gonna wake up from your cold. Au revoir.
Oh, period.
Forgive my French, but fuck you, ta-ta. Goodbye means that you're losing me for life. adios.
Come on.
On the flip side,
Sayonara.
por siempre te amo. Wait, no! Shit! When did you get here? Who put on some clothes? Goodbye means that you're losing me for life.
Por siempre te amo, that's I'll love you forever, right? Does Siri pick up on translations? What does por siempre te amo mean in English? I'll always love you, okay.
Get home safe.
Ooh. There's so many things in my head that I have to say, and I have to try to say it fast because some of these thoughts will go away as I keep talking and rambling, so I need to go ahead and start saying it. The instrumental gay finale, dun, 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 it lets us know that we're at the end. I don't know why I'm so excited right now, I just am. I like this because throughout the entire album, we've been doing this back and forth, this dance of I'm bringing you back in, I'm pushing you away. You broke up with me, we're done. I need my go-go juice to get over you. Let me call you up. You're back in. You're coming into my house. Okay, you gotta go. We're done. Wait, come back. I'm on, what'd she say the street she lives on? Pretty Girl Avenue? Period. Oh, you're showing restraint? You don't want me anymore? Oh, you do want me again? Now you're trying to sweet talk into my bed? Show me you love me. Like, it's just been a constant back and forth dance that she's been doing. So I love that this song sounds like a grand finale of something, and this guy chose to walk away in the song. She states that. And it seems like he's trying to come back. He's trying to reignite that dance that they've been doing, and she said, no, get home safe. We're actually done for real this time. You cut it off, and I'm not taking you back. That was your final chance. What was the one song she said, this is our 7th chance of, this is your 7th final chance. Well, here we are with the real final chance, and she's not doing it anymore. She's not having it anymore. She's finally cutting him off. And I like that she wrapped up the album this way. It sounds very, not necessarily happy, but it sounds like hopeful in the sense of like, she's moving on. She feels good about stepping away and him walking away. She knows that this dance was getting tiring. It was getting repetitive. And she was finally able to muster up the courage to be like, okay, you walked out on me. Stay where you're at. Get home safe. I don't know where you want to go, but you can't be here anymore. Goodbye. Love that. So that concludes our first listen to Sabrina Carpenter's new album, Man's Best Friend. And I have a lot of thoughts, and I'm trying to like list them out so that way I don't forget some stuff, but I'm already forgetting certain things that I want to say. But just listen, okay? Because I have complex feelings about this album and Sabrina as a whole, but it's not coming from a place of malice, and it's not all negative either. So put the keyboards down, lock in with me, and just listen for a second. Sabrina has such a unique way of writing that she can talk about like heartbreaking topics and any topic in general and like make it lighter. It doesn't have to feel so heavy, and I like that she's able to do that. She talked about so many different things like heartbreak, longing to be with someone that you're not with anymore, and just those type of situations, and she touches on them in a way that her lyrics make them seem less heavy than they actually are. And I feel like she did that a lot on this album with just like her comedic genius, her genius mind. Like, she's such a funny girl, and I appreciate her for doing that because that's not something that a lot of people do often. Now, that is a double-edged sword. We have this entire album that's full of innuendos and funny moments. It kind of makes it feel like there's no substance. Now, I'm not saying that the album is substanceless, but because of the humor and the lyrics and the comedy, it feels like the entire album lacks depth, especially compared to her previous 2 albums. And I feel like there's a turning point in why we got songs like this more often. Because if you think about Emails I Can't Send, which was like one of the first albums to kind of put like the spotlight on her a little bit more. Obviously Short and Sweet was like her first full breakout into mainstream, but we were getting there with Emails I Can't Send. And I feel like that album, there's this, words. There's 2 things. There's lyrical depth and comedy. With Emails I Can't Send, her lyrical depth was right here, and her comedy, she was very much still funny, but it was a little bit lower. She didn't really rely on comedy to get through her songs. Like, you use the fork once, turns out forks are fucking everywhere. Like, she's, iconic. She's so unserious for starting a song that way, but if you listen to How Many Things, you realize how heavy that song is, and you understand like where she's coming from and how she really feels like she's losing this guy and she's just getting lower and lower on his list of priorities. So even while she started the song on a very funny note, there is some depth to it, and I feel like the ratio from depth to comedy worked fairly well. And then we got to Short and Sweet, where I feel like the comedy got a little bit higher and the depth got a little bit lower. If you compare Emails I Can't Send and the storytelling in that album and the lyrics and the heaviness in that album to Short and Sweet, Emails I Can't Send is more complex and has more depth to it. Short and Sweet is right here. And then we get to Man's Best Friend, where I feel like she's relying on humor and comedy so much that it seems like there's little depth. The ratio has changed with each album. I can kind of see the turning point in when this happened. I think Please 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 going #1 was a great thing, but it also kind of changed Sabrina's mindset or just writing process in general with how she makes music. I think Please 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 allowed her to see that like, oh, being humorous on a song really works for me. And just that type of song in general, because if you pay attention, Please 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 is very like folky with the guitar plucks and even like the style in which she's singing, and I hear that a lot on Man's Best Friend. A lot of these songs have this folky guitar plug, this acoustic thing. Even Manchild has it, but that's like a little more like pop, even with some like hard guitar rock elements. But there are a lot of songs on here where you get Please 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 or Slim Pickens, like those type of songs. The lyrical thing combined with the style of songs on this album, it kind of makes this album not be its own thing. It's Man's Best Friend, but I can see this as like a Short and Sweet Part 2, a Short and Sweet Super Deluxe, Short and Sweet Anthology, Short and Sweet The Re-Up. I don't know what you want to call it, but I feel like because this album was released so close to Short and Sweet, and because the style of songs are very similar to songs on Short and Sweet, it's kind of a run-on album in the sense that they share, and it's very possible to release albums close to each other and have different feelings, different vibes, different environments. I feel like Ariana did a great job with differentiating Sweetener, which was so experimental and unique and like even funky for her, to going to Thank You Next 6 months later, where she like locked in and gave you heavy hit pop banger, heavy hit pop banger, heavy hit pop banger, some R&B tracks sprinkled in there, but some pop trap, some hip hop trap. Those albums were literally 6 months apart and they don't sound anything alike. I think Short and Sweet was the sweetener in terms of Sabrina was very experimental with the different type of tracks. Yeah, some R&B moments, some pop moments, some disco sounding moments, some country folk moments. And then you get to this album, what, maybe a year later? Yeah, it's been a full year. Short and Sweet came out August 23rd. I'm recording this August 29th. Even though the albums are a year apart, I feel like the aesthetic and the style of the songs, both sonically and the lyrical aspect as well of like being just really funny, it makes the album seem like a part 2 instead of its own era. It's really close to Short and Sweet. Hopping in to say that I did see somewhere that Sabrina didn't intend for this album and era to be like sonically different from Short and Sweet. She released Short and Sweet and then got inspired to write even more. So if anything, this album is like a mirrored album or like a twin sister album. It's not supposed to be something completely different. We're very much in the same sound and in the same ideas music-wise. And that was intentional for her. So everything that I'm saying about like how the album doesn't really stand out differently, that was me prior to knowing that she intended to make the albums like cohesive sonically. All these things that I've listed out kind of is why I feel like this album is sort of a step down from Short and Sweet, and I don't think it touches Emails I Can't Send. That album is actually a masterpiece. The more I go back and listen to it, the more I appreciate it, because it is a side of Sabrina that I don't think we're gonna see anymore. The success from Please 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 really pivoted how she interprets music. Now, with all that being said, this was a great album. I did not hate it. I know I just gave a lot of critiques about it, but it's just because I noticed where Sabrina started, like where I started with my Sabrina adventure, Emails I Can't Send, and where we are now and how there's a big difference in terms of just like her writing, even her singing, even the instrumentation, and how she's gotten a lot more like folky, country, with some other stuff sprinkled in, but this definitely has a certain sound to it. She honed in on it. She found her niche, and that's what she's gonna keep doing. And I genuinely think that there's nothing wrong with that. She's found her stride. Now, after everything that I just said, I don't want y'all thinking that I hated this album. I genuinely enjoyed it. I liked a lot of the songs. They all were very catchy and had very nice melodies and harmonies, and the lyrics were fine. I don't want y'all thinking that because I talked about the lyrics that I hated them. It's just an observation. Contrary to what people were saying on Twitter, this doesn't feel rushed. People were saying that it felt rushed because it came 1 year later, but I don't get that vibe at all. I get she locked in on what she likes. She locked in on what was popular. Please, Please, Please was her first #1. Manchild, I think, was her second #1. If it didn't reach #1, it was definitely like in the top 5. She knows what to do because we, the audience, have made that clear for her. We got Please, Please, Please and Manchild to top the charts. So I'm sure she was like analyzing that, like, oh, this is what the people want. Let me give them an entire album that has this vibe, has this feeling, and they'll eat it up. And I think people are trying to kind of use that to attack her now. That's wrong. That's backwards. I think she set out to do exactly what she wanted with the album. It didn't feel rushed to me at all. And I do think because she honed in on a specific type of sound and brand and thing for this album, there are songs that didn't stick out as much, but there are a lot of songs that have really catchy moments that people are not liking now, but they're gonna love it later on. Because one thing about Sabrina Carpenter is she is a hit maker. Speaking of said songs, I saved Manchild, Sugar Talking, Nobody's Son, Never Getting Laid, When Did You Get Hot, Go-Go Juice, Don't Worry, I'll Make You Worry, and that's it actually. I did not save Tears, I did not save My Man on Willpower, I did not save We Almost Broke Up Again Last Night, I didn't save House Tour, and I didn't save Goodbye. If I had to pick my favorites, Don't Worry, I'll Make You Worry was excellent. I loved it so much, and I'm not picking Manchild because obviously that's the GOAT right there. That led us into this era. I really like Nobody's Son, that was a good one as well, and I'm kind of like indecisive on what I would put in third place between Never Getting Laid and When Did You Get Hot. No, never mind, I'm giving it to Go-Go Juice. Simply because of that word painting moment when she got drunk and she let us know that she was like obliviously drunk, slurring her words and not making coherent sentences. So Don't Worry, I'll Make You Worry, Nobody's Son, and Go-Go Juice are definitely my top tracks from this album. And one final thing before I let you go, because I know I've been talking and this is going to be a long outro. I think we need to let artists breathe and let them have their creative freedom to release whenever they want to, whether it's a year from now, 6 months from now, a week from now, boom, she drops a double album. And I think we need to realize that not every album has to be better than the last. Not every album has to be this amazing, chart topper, revolutionary, storytelling, story-driven, one-of-a-kind art piece. It's nice to get those, but I think let Sabrina just make her music talking about relationships with men, the ups and downs of relationships. Let her talk about it as much as she wants to. I'm done talking. My mouth is dry. I hope y'all enjoyed this album reaction. I want to know all your thoughts and opinions on everything that I said. Be respectful in the comments. I know y'all ride for her, but none of anything that I said came from a place of hate or malice. But I am curious to see if you guys agree with me or disagree, so leave all that stuff down in the comments below. Follow me on my social medias. They are here and linked down in the description. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, and of course click that notification bell so you're always notified when I post more Sabrina Carpenter content. I imagine she's gonna start making some of these songs singles. I imagine we're gonna get some performances at some point. I'll be here to react. I love y'all so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.